Angry foreigners and video cameras are a very bad combination. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Really sorry I've been away for a few weeks now, not getting any videos done. It's been real busy, very busy at our shop, but I got to get some content out there and stick with this. All of you that support me, you deserve it. Hopefully I can continue this and not get too far behind like I just did. So today, the angry foreigner. It's a problem that we have here often. They get out, they have a meltdown, and of course, with so many video cameras, it starts going around, and people just making a fool out of themselves, being a Karen or Ken, however you want to look at it. So yeah, once again, a couple of videos have popped up this last week, and I thought I would put my 2 pesos in about it. First one, I believe it was in Davao City. Little road rage incident happened. Apparently a foreigner got cut off by a jeepney driver, and I guess some words got passed back and forth. For whatever reason, foreigner gets out of his car and goes and gets in a verbal confrontation with the other driver, and smashes his mirror. The jeepney driver gets a bar out or some kind of pole, smacks the foreigner in the face. Foreigner takes the pole away and starts chasing him. Meanwhile, being held back by his wife, dragging him down by his shirt the whole time, the whole video, along with some what looked like local officials, possibly from the fire department. Oh, I'm going to take a seat. It's hot out here. Anyway, you know how these things go on videos like that. The video always starts out, and a lot of it's already happened, so you never really get to know what's going on from the very start. And as usual, the foreigner's looking pretty bad in the video that is shown. So other parts of the story came out about the first of it and the last of it that wasn't on video. It comes out over the next couple days. But anyway, whether or not this guy was in the right or wrong, basically my opinion on it is he was in the wrong from the moment he grabbed his door handle and got out of his vehicle to go have words. I mean, because he got cut off in traffic. In the Philippines, if you ain't getting cut off in traffic, you're doing something wrong. Okay, it's just the way it is here. So, that's how that one got. And apparently, the rest of the story is they both ended up at the barangay office. They worked it all out. No charges were filed. Everyone kissed and made up, and all was well. Well, maybe. Anyway, on to the next one. I don't know where this one happened, but this guy was really making an ass out of himself because of a food delivery from Food Panda. Didn't show up, or was late, or to whatever effect. And that's when the video starts out, and this guy's verbally abusing the driver, and then 2-3 times actually he assaulted the driver while he's filming it, the writer. And he really was making an ass out of himself. So there's really not too much to the story on that one. It's pretty well told. Haven't heard what the disposition on that one is. It probably is not going to go very well for him. because it obviously shows him definitely in the wrong. And whether you are right or wrong, the fact that you get yourself to the point where you're on camera here having a meltdown. Now I know it's not easy, okay? We all have our bad days. God knows I have mine. But you have to consider, where we are, and also the image that we put out there. And that's all of us. It doesn't mean Americans. It doesn't mean, Australians, or it's all of us, because we're all one. We're all foreigners. In the eyes of the Filipinos, we are all foreigners. So when videos like this show up of foreigners acting bad, angry foreigners, it puts a bad light on all of us. And now I'm sure there's plenty of you out there that will just say, well, I'm not like that. I could care less what other people do. Well, it actually does affect you, because, like I said, in the eyes of the Filipinos, once that happens, and a couple videos like that go, viral, and they're all over the place, the Filipinos are seeing that, and they're getting a bad attitude now toward foreigners. Now here you step in, everything's great with you. You never have any problems at all. But this day you're having a bad day. Okay? It's hot out. It's hot right now. God, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm already hot out here. And let's say the power's out at your house. Okay? We have brownouts here. So now you're really hot. And you've been somewhere, and of course they gave you the same story. Sorry, sir, out of stock. And now you're getting a little frustrated. You stop at the market. Figure I'll pick up a few things and go home. And something happens, and boom, you raise your voice. The Filipinos there, maybe they were just watching a video of other foreigners getting into these arguments, and they've got a bad taste for foreigners, And here you come in, maybe you just raise your voice a little bit, maybe you get, let out some of that sarcasm, which Filipinos don't understand sarcasm one bit. They think it's rude, they think it's disrespectful. They think you're making fun of them, mocking them, and they really don't like it at all. So say you just, let out a little something. Next thing you know, you're in a verbal confrontation. That's not all that bad. Nothing should even come of it. Boom, though, now you're on video. So now you're the third one in a week's time, and it gets out there. Okay, so nothing's happened, no charges have been filed. But here's the problem. And especially now, we have a new administration coming in 1 week, 10 days from now. Immigration can get a hold of this. Probably people are sending this to immigration. And, one, okay, they look at it. Maybe two, maybe needs to take a closer look, because the guy was, quite physical. Now yours shows up. And someone in immigration, maybe higher up, says, I want to put a stop to this. We need to set an example, again, to the foreigners here. Okay? And something like that could very easily happen over just the videos that are out there right now. So you can see how you can get caught up in this and not really do that much for it to happen to you. We are all under a spotlight here. So now, you might say, well, they can't do nothing because no charges were filed. And that's not true at all. They have what they call undesirable. Immigration uses it. It's a little clause they have in immigration. And it's called undesirable. And it doesn't take like an attorney or a judge or anything else to determine that you are undesirable. It takes a couple officials at immigration to say that. And there's no hearing. You're not there to defend yourself. Nothing. They just make that determination, and boom, deportation orders are then set for you. Okay? And they can arrest you for this. They can arrest you for being undesirable, lock you up until you are put on the plane out of this country. And this is what happens to people here. So don't think that you got away with something because no charges were filed. Okay? You know, it happens. Um, Before at the beginning of the pandemic, when the lockdowns all started, everyone had to wear face masks, everyone had to stay at home, and all this stuff. There was an incident, and this was a very upscale subdivision in Makati, a foreigner, and he was here on a permanent resident visa, not a tourist. He'd been here many years. He had a business. Him and his wife, they had a business. They had a very nice home there, very expensive home. And something was said. Some of the barangay officials and that were in the area checking on people. They saw one of his staff, with maid or something to that effect, didn't have her mask on in the garden, on their property, in the garden, watering plants, something to that effect. And they told her she had to get a mask on. And this guy comes out, looked like he was probably drunk, maybe, don't know. And he starts verbally abusing the barangay officials. And he got pretty nasty with them. Now, no, no touching, no wrestling, no fighting of any kind happened. Just verbal exchange. And like I said, it got pretty nasty, was what he said. Well, that one went viral real quick. And there happened to be another, there was two or three about the same time. But that one got a lot of light. And they came in a few days later and arrested him for undesirable. And they shipped him out back to his home country, Spain. I believe he was from Spain. And he was blacklisted. So here he's got a home and everything he's, got built up here in the Philippines, and he can't come back here. And just over, having a really bad day, having a meltdown, shooting your mouth off, getting real nasty with people. And that's what can happen here. So when you see this, it does affect us all. The only thing I can say is, you really got to try to keep your cool the best you can. Of course, things happen and you may have to defend yourself in something, but you gotta de-escalate things as much as possible whenever you can. There's a proper way to go about it. You don't want to be seen like this by people. You may be respected in your neighborhood, in your barangay. People take care of you like they do me here. They treat me great here. But if I was to show up in one of those videos to go around being nasty to Filipinos like that, saying nasty things like that, I would lose all respect here, and life here would not be very good for me anymore. It makes a big difference how the people around here treat you, and so you don't want that. So try to keep your cool and don't be on another video, okay? So there's my, that was more than 2 pesos, but anyway, it'd been on my mind and I wanted to get it out there and just let everyone know, be cool. It's hard right now too. It's really hot. I will get back to some other videos I was looking at some content for, and I'll start getting these back out and get back in gear and be the right vlogger out there. Speaking of vloggers, oh my God, I probably ought to do another video on that one. But anyway, I might just let that be. So everyone out there, hey, it's Father's Day too. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Hope it's a great day for you all. Take care, and I'll see you again real soon.